Hi, I'm Kelsey Mays for Cars.com, and we're here at our full-size sedan challenge where we are comparing the 2013 Toyota Avalon, Hyundai Azera, Chrysler 300, Dodge Charger, and Nissan Maxima with the 2014 Chevy Impala and Ford Taurus. These days, full-size sedans don't seem to get as much love as their smaller siblings. In fact, shoppers bought about as many Toyota Camry and Hyundai Sonata sedans as they did this entire class of full-size non-luxury cars combined. But that doesn't mean there aren't plenty of premium features to be had in a class that includes well-known nameplates like the Impala and the Avalon, and you don't have to pony up Lexus or BMW money to get them. We'll cover the features to look for in this class, and at the end of it, you might decide that a non-luxury full-size sedan is actually a smart alternative to conventional smaller luxury cars. So why are we starting in the back seat? Well, that's because this is where your passengers will appreciate the most that you spent your 35 or 40 grand on a car like a Toyota Avalon instead of, say, a Mercedes C-Class or an Audi A4. Most full-size sedans have very generous back seats with a lot of leg room here and tall enough cabins that you can sit upright without running out of headroom. Now, make sure you check for the floor hump here because a lot of these cars have all-wheel drive availability or rear-wheel drive in certain cases. That can mean that the center passenger here gets the shaft, the drive shaft, that is. Typical amenities in back include things like rear reading lights, center air vents for the rear passengers. You get up to upper trims, you get things like heated rear seats or a rear sunshade that darkens the cabin. These are features that are often available in very high-level mid-size family cars, but much more available among full-size sedans. Heated front seats are pretty normal these days among a lot of cars, but a lot of full-size cars go the extra mile with additional options, things like cooled front seats, a power tilt and telescoping steering column, a panoramic moonroof. These features are often available among full-size cars. You get into the base trim levels of a lot of full-size cars, unless they're really kind of at the lower end of the segment, you're going to get standard features like power front seats, dual zone climate control. So even if you get a modestly equipped version of a full-size car, you'll have some of those amenities. Quality too takes a nice step up from a lot of mid-size sedans. Things like fabric down the A-pillars, more soft touch areas, more padding where your arms and your elbows lay. Those are kind of some luxury cues, premium cues that don't necessarily always make it into mid-size cars, generally do into full-size cars. The difference here, again, versus comparable small luxury cars is space. There's a lot of it. There's a lot more leg room, knee room, headroom. There's also a lot more space in areas like the center console, the door pockets, the glove compartment, areas here where you can throw a lot more stuff than typically in a compact luxury sports sedan. The space advantages carry over to trunk size as well. The four best-selling full-size sedans average about 18 cubic feet of trunk space. That's about 2 cubic feet more than the four best-selling mid-size family cars. Some cars, like the Ford Taurus, have as much as 20 cubic feet of trunk space. That could fit more golf clubs than you can shake a stick at. Big stick. Most full-size cars have V6 power, although some, like the Taurus, offer an available turbo 4-cylinder, and others, like the Charger and the 300, have available V8s. Expect ride quality to be more premium than in a lot of mid-size cars, and these full-size cars generally don't recommend or require premium fuel like a lot of luxury cars do. A lot of them handle surprisingly well, but as a whole, this segment faces a lot of headwinds, from the perception that full-size cars are what grandfathers and grandmothers should drive, to the fact that a lot of mid-size cars are getting pretty big and pretty well equipped these days. Still, if luxury fits your needs and you want a lot of premium features and space but don't want to have to pony up the big bucks for a mid-size or full-size luxury car, the non-luxury full-size segment might fit the bill.